Hello, it's Helen here from helenmartinonline.com. And can you see me properly? The light here is not that good today. As you can see, it is a full winter's day behind me today. Just a moment ago, I couldn't actually even see the ocean. It's raining as we speak. It's grey cloud cover, and hence you can't see me particularly well. But nonetheless, let's push on. So my topic today is, do you lack confidence? So I'd like to talk to you today about confidence. Do you have confidence? Do you have enough confidence? Do you think you lack confidence? Is confidence or the lack of sort of holding you back in growing your business, in building relationships? You walk into the room with a party and you're the one that's sort of standing in the back corner, not really wanting to say anything to anybody. You know, do you lack confidence or do you need more of it? So that's what I want to talk to you about today. But before I get on to topic, for those of you that have not listened to me live before, it is Helen here from helenmartinonline.com. Please put a 1 below if you are new to me, because I like to go back after the video and just say hello to new people. So just tell me where you're from, where you're coming in from. That'd be awesome. So great to connect with new people. So, also, for those that have not connected with me before, predominantly what I do is help home-based business owners bring their business online. So things like social media branding, lead generation, video marketing, you know, those kind of things. But I also do talk a lot about mindset, because, you know, about 80% of your success in your relationships, your finances, your business, etc., is all to do with the way you think, what you believe, how you act. You know, etc. So I have a mindset topic today, which is obviously talking about confidence. And then in a couple of days' time, I will bring you another training topic for those of you in the home-based business, which this week it will be a likes campaign. So last week I spoke about social media branding, why you should brand yourself and how you brand yourself. So this week I'm going to talk about what a likes campaign is and how you can do that on, you know, a business page, etc. So tune in for that in a couple of days' time. So confidence. So what do you tell yourself about confidence? You know, yes, I'm a confident person. No, I'm not a confident person. You know, I could probably do better in my business if I had more confidence. You know, when I go to a party, I don't like going alone. I don't have any confidence to talk to people sort of openly. You know, what are you telling yourself about your confidence level? And is that holding you back from building relationships with people, building friendships with people, which ultimately brings success or lack of success in all areas of your life? Now, what I want you to try to understand is that, you know, your level of confidence that you tell yourself is just literally a story. It's a story you're telling yourself and you're convincing yourself due to whatever has happened in your past. So let's say you were quite confident as a kid, but something happened and it crushed your confidence. Or let's say you've always thought, I've never been a confident person. Let's say you've always thought, I could never be as confident as that person, or, you know, I find it really hard to build my business because I'm not really a confident person. That is literally just a story you are telling yourself because of something that's happened in your life. And I would like to make you aware of the fact that you can change the ending to your story in any moment. Any given moment, you can change the ending to your story. You're not going to be confident overnight, but if you can say to yourself, well, maybe I'm not that confident now, but I would like to become confident. I would like to learn how to become confident. It's what you say, how you think about confidence that will change the outcome. So you think about things that you are confident in. Do you know how to drive a car? Probably. Do you know how to brush your teeth? Do you know how to cook a meal? Do you know how to dress yourself? Do you know, you know, how to do things in life that you are confident in? Think about some things in your life that you are confident in. Now, at one point in your life, you weren't confident doing those things. You didn't get in a car, sit behind the wheel and go, yep, I know exactly how to do a 3-point turn and a reverse parallel park. You've got no idea. You've learnt how to do it and you've done it over and over again to become confident in it. Your life is no different. No different. So you pick the area that you're not confident in, and you learn what you need to learn to become confident. Now, let me explain this so it sort of makes sense. Confidence is just knowing where you are on the learning curve with something. So let's take driving a car. So there was one point in time that you didn't know how to drive a car. So what did you do? You took lessons, maybe, or your parents taught you, depending on your age and depending what sort of country you live in, but you had to learn how to do it. Now, on that learning curve there, then like in Australia, we have things called L plate, learner's plate, and then P plates, which is the level up, and then you get your full license. So you learn the skills you need to learn, you practice. So here people have to do a certain amount of hours, they have to do a certain amount of practice to be able to get their full license and go through a period of time. So you learn what you need to learn and you do it over and over and over again until you get good at it. Now, when you're good at something, you're confident. Okay? So the secret to being confident is just knowing whereabouts in the learning curve in whatever it is that you want to be confident in. So where do you sit on that learning curve? So you have no confidence, you want to be confident. Where in that learning curve are you? If you way down here, you've got a lot of work to do. You've got some learning to do, you've got some skills to master, you've got some action to take, and you've got to consistently take that action over and over and over again. Let me pick something like a Facebook Live. Have you ever done a Facebook Live on your personal Facebook page or a business Facebook page? Maybe you are absolutely, I won't say that word, very scared of doing a Facebook Live. So your learning curve, so here, absolutely petrified. Here, doing it confidently. So where are you on the learning curve with doing a Facebook Live confidently? So you know you're down here, oh, I can't possibly do that. It just makes me, my nerves go up and my heart beats and I go to do it and I just can't put the record button on, like you're just absolutely petrified of it. So you're down here on the learning curve. So what do you need to do to learn what you need to learn to get confident? So in that particular instance, you'd be thinking about, okay, firstly, what am I going to talk about? So you plan that. You write out some notes. Okay, I'm going to talk about myself, or I'm going to talk about the fact that this is my first Facebook Live. So you have a think about what you're going to say and you map that out, write it out. Then your next point is that you might turn that into bullet points. So you've got some bullet points about, what it is that you're going to say. So you've fine-tuned it and you've got clear in your mind sort of what you're going to say. Then you might pick up your phone and pre-record a video. So it's not live to start with. You just pre-record yourself and you sit there and talk to the phone and follow those bullet points and just say what you need to say. Now, you probably noticed the first time that you do it, it's like, blah, 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 because you're following your bullet points. But when you do it over and over and over again, you will naturally flow with your conversation and it'll become easier. So when you feel confident doing a recorded one, then push that live button and do it. And when you do it and you do it consistently and you take action, you become confident. So if the story you're telling yourself is, I'm just not confident to make my business work, or I'm just not confident to do this, it's the story you're telling yourself. Change your story. Recognize that confidence is only where you are in the learning curve with what you need to learn. So, firstly, acknowledge what it is you'd like to learn. What are you not confident in that you want to become confident in? Is it just talking to people? The basics? Is it relationship building? Is it actually talking on a Facebook Live? Is it getting on a stage and talking in front of a group of people? Is it driving a car? Is it learning a sport? Whatever it is, step one is acknowledging whatever it is that you want to learn and become more confident in. Secondly, assess where you are on that learning curve. Okay, I know absolutely nothing. I am petrified. Therefore, you have no confidence. So, sit in the level that you will assess the level that you're at, and then you know what learning you need to do. So then you need to take action on what it is you need to learn. You practice and repeat. Take action, practice and repeat. Take action, practice and repeat. And please remember, anything can be any big project can be broken down into smaller projects. So like I was just saying on the Facebook Live, write your notes, then write your bullet points, then record a video rather than going live. There are little steps that you can take to build your confidence along the way. Where people get stuck with confidence is they look at the end point and they compare themselves to others. I can't do what you do, Helen. I can't do a Facebook Live. I don't have as much confidence. Or I couldn't possibly achieve what that person has achieved. But what you're looking at is the end point. You haven't looked at the learning journey that somebody has been on. Nobody becomes confident like that. Nobody knows how to drive a car like that. Nobody gets on a Facebook Live and blitzes it and doesn't make any mistakes. Or never says, I still say it a lot. So you don't become confident like that. So one, you need to learn how to become confident, take the action, practice and repeat it, and do not compare yourself to already there. It's your journey, not anyone else's, and you can't compare yourself to people that are already confident. The other thing I would suggest to you is really hone in this theory, I've talked about this before, of be, do, have. You've got to be something and do the action before you can have what you want to have. So let's say you want to have confidence. You want to be confident. So remember, be, do, have. This is from Zig Ziglar. If you don't know what I'm talking about with be, do, have, go and research it. It's a really interesting concept to live by, and I would suggest that you do live by it. So you need to be confident, to do the things you need to do to become more confident and have confidence. Where a lot of people go wrong is they want to have confidence, but they say, when I get more success in my business, then I'll have, I'll have that more success, and I'll be more confident. So you're waiting for the success before you have the confidence. It doesn't work that way. You've got to be who you want to be before you're there. Be, do, have. Be confident. When you're confident, you act confident, you will be able to do the things that you need to do to have what you want. You can't wait for the have. So some people will say, I'm really struggling in my business. When I have more of that success, then, I will have that confidence. So you sit around wallowing in what you don't have, and you're never going to get confidence that way. You've got to act and portray that you are confident to give you the urgency and the action to get where you want to go. So you don't flip that be, do, have around. You've got to be who you want to be first. So my other last final point about this is, how do you carry yourself? How do you hold your body? How do you walk through life? Are you slumping? Are you shying away from being confident? Or are your shoulders back and you are acting confident? Part of the strategy to become confident is to act as you are. The way you hold your body, the way you look, the way you talk, the way you act. You need to prepare yourself to be a confident person. When you portray that, the way you physically move your body through life makes a massive difference on how you energetically present yourself to life and to others. So make some more effort with your appearance. Make some more effort with your energy. Make some more effort in the way you speak. Speak assertively, not aggressively, assertively. So the way you physically carry yourself is going to make alone a massive difference in confidence in your life. Even if you don't feel it, try to look it, talk it, act it. The more you feel those things, it will happen naturally. You will start to naturally feel more confident. You will start to naturally carry yourself with your shoulders back, your head high, and you know what you want out of life. And you're working on your confidence. So you need to think and act positively, and that will bring you more confidence. It'll just become second nature. So lastly, last couple of points. Be prepared. Remember the 5 P's. Prior planning prevents poor performance. prior planning prevents poor performance. If you plan what you want, if you plan to become more confident, if you plan your plan of action to drive a car, if you plan to learn how to do a Facebook Live, you will succeed. So have some thought behind this. If you continue to tell yourself, I'm not a confident person, I'm not a confident person, you will get stuck there. So change the story, change the ending to your story. No, I'm not as confident as I'd like to be at the moment, but I'm going to work on it. I'm going to work out where I am in the learning curve, learn what I need to do, start with feeling, saying, acting, being assertive, looking better, feeling better. Go and do some exercise. It releases endorphins. It makes you feel better. Do what you need to do and do it repetitively over and over again to build your confidence. You do it over and over and over again and you will get there. So if you have patience and you have perseverance, you are only steps away from being a more confident you. It's not that difficult. It's just having a greater level of awareness of where you are on the confidence scale. And if you really want to have more success in life with building relationships with people, walking into a room of people and being confident to talk to them, building your business, being confident to talk to people about your business, being, just confident in life in general. It's a learnt skill. You can learn to become more confident. It's not going to happen unless you put the effort in. So I hope that gives you some little strategies to bring more confidence in your life if that's what you are lacking in. If that resonated with you, if you got some good points out of that, please send me the likes, even if you're on the replay. I like to connect with people after the Facebook Live and just know that what I'm sharing is of some little benefit to you in your life. So I really appreciate you listening in. I thank each and every one of you for listening live or on the replay. So until my next Facebook Live in a couple of days. But the one thing I will say, I've got no idea what time of day that's going to be because I'm leaving to go overseas again tomorrow morning. So my time zones are going to be way out of whack. So I'll get on at some point, but whatever time that is, I'm not quite sure. But as I mentioned earlier, what I would like to concentrate on that Facebook Live is last week I talked about social media branding. So this week I'm going to talk about when you've done that branding, how you increase the likes campaign and how you actually put that into action on your page and getting more people and engaging more people to your Facebook page. So once again, thank you very much for listening. I really do appreciate it. Until my next Facebook Live, I will see you then. Bye.